Number 1, Russ LaJoy. And car number 28, they're up in row number 1. Row 2 has the 7X of Mark Atkinson. And car number 18 for Danny Field, the Andy's Family Restaurant sponsored Oldsmobile. He's up in row number 2. That's Larry Cody driving car number 89 in the 6 of Little John Steiner. They're up in row number 3. Well, a safety vehicle off the speedway on the backstretch. Tony Leckie checking over the field one final time. They accelerate out of turn number 4 as Ronnie Young looks to lead the back field down into turn number 1. Mark Atkinson right up there to challenge turn number 2. He pulls the 7X right up alongside the 1 of Ronnie Young. Russ LaJoy right there with car number 28. He's running third on the field as Mark Atkinson looks to take over control of this feature event at the start-finish line. Russ LaJoy looks to be challenging for the runner-up position. He pulls up alongside early race leader Ronnie Young. Little John Steiner running 6th on the field. That's Matt Superior locked in a battle with the 89 of Larry Cody. Out of turn number 4, they look to click off lap number 2. The battle continues to be for that runner-up position. Russ LaJoy with the Michaels Automotive sponsored Buick Regal. He looks to have the slight advantage going into turn number 3. But Ronnie Young hanging tough with car number 1. Little John Steiner now have to challenge Young as Russ LaJoy takes over control of the runner-up position. Steiner looking to challenge Ronnie Young as he pulls down low as overhead door of Hartford sponsored number 6. Now running 3rd, Ronnie Young back to the 4th spot. Running 5th is Matt Sperry driving car number 07. After that, it looks to be Larry Cody to make that 26 of Steve Sembrook and the 3 of Tommy Gaudreau as those 3 black cars locked in a battle for the 6th position. Sembrook out on top at the present time with car number 26. He's a late model snap-on tool champion. Car in trouble through the turns. Looks to be car number 42 for George Dorothy. Dorothy looks to pull the 42 off the speedway on the backstretch. Cautions out on the speedway. Rob Janovic and John Minetti in trouble. Both cars are running under their own. Pick up the tail end of the field. Well, out of turn number 4, the field looks to accelerate. Russ LaJoy in trouble with the 28. He's unable to get that car up to racing speed as he goes from the front of the pack all the way to the back of the pack in one circuit. Mark Atkinson now being hunted down by the 6 of Little John Steiner, but now caution back out on the speedway. We're not quite sure what the caution is for, but it does appear as though it's for the Young, the 1 and the 07 of Matt Superi. Tony Leckie quickly on the green out of turn number 4. Mark Atkinson leads the field down to turn number 1. Little John Steiner running in that runner-up spot now has Ronnie Young up to challenge. Matt Superi running in that 4th spot. Here comes the 3 of Tommy Gaudreau and the 26 of Steve Sembrook. John Brower Jr. right there with the 39 as is CJ Fry and Tommy Fox. Don't count out Jerry Young in car number 33. Young working lighter alongside Tommy Fox, John Montesano, Kevin Nevis, and Cole Prevost. Field looks to sort themselves out just a bit down the backstretch. Mark Atkinson looks to click off another circuit. The scoreboard showing 7 laps scored is complete. Ronnie Young up to the 3rd spot with car number 1. Matt Superi being challenged up high. Can't quite see the automobile from our vantage point. Does appear as though it's car number 3, Connecticut of Tommy Gaudreau. As Gaudreau looks to challenge the 07 of Matt Superi. Superi in turn looks to challenge car number 1 of Ronnie Young. Black flag going out to one of the cars at the tail end of the field. We'd have to guess it's for car number 51 for Rob Janovic. That car has been smoking over the past couple circuits. The heavy hitters now beginning to make their way up into the top 5 at the present time. Tommy Gaudreau coming on strong in recent weeks with the 3 Connecticut. He's looking to challenge for that 4th position. Halfway marker out this time by it's 10 down, 10 to go as Rob Janovic and Todd Ceravallo both look to pull their automobiles down to the infield. Little John Steiner looking to make a bid out of turn number 2. Steiner pulls up alongside car number 7X of Mark Atkinson. Atkinson working up high, Little John Steiner down low as Little John Steiner looks to take over control. Matt Superi up to challenge for that runner-up spot. He pulls up alongside the 7X of Mark Atkinson. There's a car going around through the turns. Does appear as though it's a 3 Connecticut of Tommy Gaudreau. Automotive Magazine as they look to sponsor all three Busch Racing Series divisions this evening. Little John Steiner once again with the bite out of turn number 4. Matt Superi running in that runner-up spot. Mark Atkinson running in that third position. Those two cars running side by side. Superi coming out on top in turn number 3. Atkinson back to the third spot. John Brower Jr. hammering away in Atkinson's back bumper. Tommy Fox on the move up high though as he's working that high groove. Fox picked up the feature win last Saturday night with the 47. He's looking to challenge Mark Atkinson for the third position. Fox continues to work up high. Atkinson down low with the 7X. Matt Superi and Little John Steiner continue to work in front of the 47 of Tommy Fox as Fox continues to work that high groove with car number 47. Little John Steiner and Matt Superi. Superi now being challenged by Fox in turn number 4. Little John Steiner continues to lead the way with car number 6. A couple cars going around through the turns. George Dorothy in the 42 and the 3 of James Kiley. Kiley has the 3 fired up a caution. Steiner, your current leader. Matt Superi up alongside. Out of 4, side by side. Little John Steiner with the advantage into turn number 1. Matt Superi right up alongside. Tommy Fox right behind. Mark Atkinson running 4th. 5 to go marker due out this time by Tony Leckie, telling the drivers final 5 times around the 1/3 mile oval. Little John Steiner continues to hold off the hard challenges of Matt Superi and Tommy Fox. Mark Atkinson continues to hold on to that 4th spot. Then it's a battle between John Brower Jr. and Jerry Young, CJ Fry and Phil Rondo next in line. Then it's Kevin Debus and John Montesano. Action hot and heavy in the middle of the pack. They run 3 wide down the backstretch into turn number 3. Jerry Young on the move with the 33. Young looks to pull up into the 4th spot. John Brower Jr. battling with Mark Atkinson and Phil Rondo. CJ Fry hangs in the wings with car number 6X. Scott Gregory off the pace on the backstretch, apparently having trouble in turn number 2. 2 to go marker coming out this time by as Tommy Fox takes over control in turn number 3. 2 to go marker going out to Tommy Fox. Little John Steiner continues to battle with Matt Superi. Jerry Young and Phil Rondo next cars in line. That's John Brower Jr. Brower battling with the 7X of Mark Atkinson and the 6X of CJ Fry. White flag out to the field. Final time around the 1/3 mile ovals. Tommy Fox looks to add to his win list. As Tommy Fox driving the Bob's Auto, MH Lion backhoe service sponsor Pontiac. A caution out on the speedway. White checker to the finish. This race will go 21 circuits. Tommy Fox looking for win number 8 in 1991 with the 47. Matt Superi alongside of row number 1. Row 2 has Jerry Young and Phil Rondo. John Brower Jr. looking to make it 3 wide in row number 2 at the start. Tommy Fox looks to pick up where he left off. Matt Superi settling down to the runner-up position. Phil Rondo looking to move up to the 3rd spot with the 19. That's the 33 of Jerry Young. White flag out this time by final time around the 1/3 mile oval. Jerry Young continues to battle with the 19 of Phil Rondo. Young working down low, Rondo up high as Phil Rondo looks to take over control of the 3rd position over in turn number 3. Out of turn number 4 for the final time, and the win goes out to Tommy Fox. So Tommy Fox picking up win number 8 this evening with car number 47, the Bob's Auto. MH Lion Backhoe Service, Giorgio's Restaurant, Bob Wallace, Connecticut National Guard sponsor Pontiac Grand Prix. Matt Superi settling for the runner-up spot and a fine job for Superi. That's Robert L. Day developer. McGowan Construction, Ray Sheet Metal Tire Country sponsored Malibu.